Okay, we went to Lowe's and look at this. This is like an be all end all everything for a plaster cover. I think that's what I call them. I don't know what they actually are, but it's going to go on here. So I need one I need a switch and one I need a rectangular one. Let's get this hooked up. Here we got the black on the line black, and it goes to this switch. We got the hot going to the switch, and we got and this was couldn't get one of these in there, so I just had to wrap around, hope for the best. We got our ground wire on. Let's try to see if we can put it back together. All right, there we go. We got switch in the AFC, GFCI, AFCI socket in there, and we got the cover plate, and we're going to close it up. All right, we got energized just because I need an extension cord to get up there. That's the closest power. Then we have a fan. I need to go turn the fan on. This is our fan is on fan. Okay. Survey says engage power. We got a flash. Press. Not doing anything. Okay, so now fan is running. Little green light. I just didn't press hard enough and hold the reset until it reset and that little light turned green. So we're ready to go. If it turns red, our flash is red, then we got a fault condition. Not exactly sure how to test. I can test the GFI fault. I don't know how to test the arc fault. Here's a ground fault tester. Probably make one for arc faults too, but let's see what it says. Yep, when both of those lights are lit, it's wired properly, proper ground. Let's press the test button. All right, GFI tripped. We have to reset. There we go. All right, I'd probably have to look into buying one of these arc fault ones. All right, that was a nice little upgrade project. We're going to use this arc fault circuit interrupter when we're working on modifying our fan, so that any arcing conditions will be tripped, will be sensed, and this will trip, and we would prevent more serious incidents there. Before we install a 180 degree F over temperature sensor into our heater that I believe is set for 140 degrees over temperature, we want to run this. We ran it the other day, but it did not over temperature. Up to 147 did not over temperature. So I want to make sure this over temperatures, and I want to know what temperature it is. So we hooked up a temperature probe in there. We did no other modifications. So this is factory authorized system, and we're just going to hook this up and turn it on. And with our new AFCI outlet. Okay, we have the space heater in there on modify. Just have added a temperature probe. We have it on low, and we're going to monitor the temperatures here. So let's do that, and I'm going to turn it on. Okay, so There we go, inside is 69.9. And we are 71.7 at temperature probe inside the fan. And we are now good to go. Here we go. Temperature probe inside the heater is going up. And so is the box temperature. We're measuring box temperature down there. All right. All right, things are moving pretty fast. 114 inside the fan, 113 in the box. Still increasing, 123, 124 in the box. 3.7, 131 the fan, and the box is 133.5. Crazy, crazy, 146, box is 149. There it goes, it just tripped, 150.4, 154 in the box. Here coming down, box temperature's coming down. So look at this, like this, so the box is still going down, but the temperature sensor inside the fan unit is going up because there's no airflow, and those heating coils are up somewhere around 250, 300 degrees Fahrenheit. So without the air blowing over them, the heat in the local area, that will be interesting to see how high that gets before it starts to cool. All right, so here we go. This tripped at 154. And then with no fan running, there was local heat from the coils that went up to, I think it peaked at 185. And now, after about 4 minutes, it looks like the temperature is starting to go down, and the box temperature is down to 99. And around the fan is 147. Over temperature right up here. So I cut the wires, you can see one wire is cut, and in place I have put 180 degree Fahrenheit, and I have put new lugs on there and crimped them, and we're going to put it back together and see if it works, and then we'll try to test it. Yeah, interesting, these lugs are actually soldered on. That's the over temperature. Those things, I thought I'd just pull them off, but they're actually soldered on there. They're modified with the 180 degree F over temperature sensor installed with our arc fault circuit interrupter, and the heater, inside the heater temperature is 76 and the box temperature is 70. Okay, our initial conditions, heater on. Let's see what's going on. We got a decrease in temperature inside the fan, followed by a quick spike, a quick increase, and our box temperature is up to 72, 73. Fans 85, 86. Moving fast. Box temperature 77. Okay, box is 147. Heater is 152. Okay, we're at 170. Box is 167. Alright, well, we're gonna see if it trips at 180 like it's supposed to. I'd like to see that. Alright, so it stopped running. I have a feeling it's a temperature controller is working. The box is 175, 170, we're up to 177. Yeah, it's starting to drop off now. So we'll see if it kicks back on or if it actually over temperatured. Okay, I was on a computer trying to find when it came back on, and the box is 159. It looks like that was probably 125 degrees F. It looks like that over temperature limit reset, and now it is going back up. There it goes, just clicked off 179. Can't really tell. 179 is dropping quick, so I think it was like 179.9. All right, good job. It's working. I was just sniffing through here. There's a little opening, and it doesn't smell like burning insulation or burning plastic. It just smells like hot cardboard.